I used to sit in my car listening to Japanese music, dreaming of one day living in Japan, and now every single day of my life looks like this. For those of you who don't know about Tokyo, right now I'm at Tokyo Station, and it's probably the most famous station other than like Shinjuku and Shibuya. This is like where you'll hop on the Shinkansen to go to other places of Japan. Let me show you guys this building because it is probably one of the coolest buildings in Japan also, in my opinion. Check this out. Yeah, it's pretty sick, to be honest. Definitely one of my favorite places to go to. The view of the Tokyo Station looks good from down here, but to be honest, it looks a whole lot better all the way up there. And that is exactly where I'm headed right now. This building is like full of cafes, shops, and it also just looks sick in here. We have made it to the rooftop garden. I'm not sure if you guys can see all the way down there in the blue train in the back, but that's one of the bullet trains, the Shinkansen. I think I might be going on one pretty soon, but it's been a while. It's been like 3.5 years since I've actually been on the Shinkansen, and I definitely haven't got my fair share of Shinkansen rides yet. So I'm looking forward to the next one. This view is amazing and all. Coming up and seeing Tokyo Station is great, but that's not why you guys clicked on this video. You clicked on this video because maybe you also want to be a content creator in Japan, especially in the in Japan part. And I just wanted to touch on a little bit about what it's like moving here at 23 years old, being married in Japan, and also trying to build my life here as a full-time content creator. And yeah, I just want to discuss pretty much everything that is involved with that. But as of right now, I need to get something to eat because I am starving. All I've had is a coffee today. So I'm probably gonna find another cafe, but just get something quick to eat, and then yeah, we'll talk about life here as a content creator so far. All right, well, I found a cafe. It is Tully's Coffee and Tea. They have these just about everywhere in Japan, I think. It's one of their like main coffee shops, and I already know they got a nice honey latte, which I'm gonna get. Change of plans again. They have pasta. I'm gonna get pasta and then drink my coffee after. All right, I got my pasta, and of course, got my coffee. And I think I'm ready to film the rest of this video for today. But let me get some grub in me, and then we'll continue this video. You guys also just like love coffee? I used to just like fiend for energy drinks. I remember like going to like work. I work construction, and like gas station stops. Like that's our thing. And I'll tell you what, a Celsius at like 8 in the morning, when that shit hit your lips, I don't know, man. It just felt different. The energy drinks just hit different. But I switched over to coffee because I didn't like all the additives and stuff they put in those energy drinks, and I thought coffee was like more of a natural substitute to caffeine. So that's where I'm at now, almost like 3 a day. Well, I think I'm all fueled up to continue this video, but I'm headed to the Imperial Palace right now, which is right near Tokyo Station. And yeah, I haven't been there too many times. It's just like so massive that I haven't been able to walk around much. But I feel like a walk and talk today. So I got some stuff I wanna share with you guys, and then also I wanna explore more of Tokyo like I do every day. Also, besides just the lookout spot that I showed you guys earlier, there's a food, if it's still there, I'm pretty sure it is, but there's like a pizza restaurant, Italian maybe, up on that balcony up there. And I'm not sure if I have any videos from it, but I'll put them in here if I do. But me and my wife sat up there and we had lunch, we had lunch there. And you of course get to look at the front view of Tokyo Station while you eat lunch. So it's actually a very enjoyable spot to be. It's like a rich area, business area. Ginza's like I'd probably say more of like a business area, if anything. But the cool part about visiting these areas, and I know I've said it in my last video, but I'm gonna say it again if you guys watched it, but like seeing all these big buildings and seeing like these entrepreneurs and like, you see like Lamborghinis and stuff around here sometimes as well. But seeing that stuff just like fires me up. It just keeps me inspired because it's like crazy when somebody drives past you in a Ferrari and like knowing that like that's a lot of people's houses, if not more than their houses, they're driving around in. So that just like keeps me on my toes. If you're a runner in Japan, there's this whole area alongside the Imperial Palace is where a lot of people will come to take a jog. And they just run around this area. A lot of people have like a love-hate relationship with these areas of Tokyo because like it's super city modern and like more about like business and money and not much cultural, obviously besides the Imperial Palace, but there's not much cultural like relevance around these areas like the Ginzas, the Hazabudai Hills, Roppongi. But they're like very nice to go to if you're from like the countryside like me where I didn't have any city. Like I like coming to these places because it just like opens your vision more, I think. This is another thing that just spontaneously happens all the time in Tokyo. And it's something that I love when it happens because you'll have a plan to come to an area like I did today. I wanted to come to Tokyo Station and the surrounding area. And all of a sudden you stumble upon this giant like festival that's going on. And it was completely unplanned. And it happens more often than you think. It's kind of funny because I was just talking about how these areas don't have much cultural relevance because of all the buildings and the modern architecture. And then I stumbled across some Matsuri. Well, this has been like completely unplanned so far. I did not expect this to be going on, but I want to circle back to what I want to talk about in today's video, which is becoming a content creator in Japan and what that journey has been like for me so far for the past 3 months. So I actually just came all the way across the lot, which is huge. I sat in this area for a specific reason. So 3.5 years ago, I was in this exact location on my first ever trip to Japan. And I remember thinking like, this is so surreal finally being in Japan. And I say that because prior to ever coming to Japan, I used to like drive around in my car, listening to music, Japanese music, studying Japanese. I wanted to live in Japan so bad. And now that I'm finally living here, it feels exactly like I thought it would, to be honest. I know a lot of people downplay this country and they say like, oh, like, it's not as good as you think it is when you get there and live there. If you're anything like me, you come from a similar background, it is literally everything that I thought it was going to be. Like the daily life here, even with a job, for most people is very enjoyable, I think. And it's still somewhat affordable to work a shitty job and still get by. Of course, it's like you're not living lavishly and doing a bunch of things that like the foreigners are doing, but you're still like living okay. Like I know in America, a lot of people are like struggling hard right now. Like everything's expensive. For my backstory, I was dreaming of coming here and I finally made it happen. I know a lot of you guys are probably in the same boat as me. You have this idea of coming to Japan and you have this fantasy. And I say, of course, come try it, visit, see how you like it, and then make the move if you can. And back to content creation, I actually started creating content like 3 to 4 months before I came to Japan. And even before that, I was creating short form content for a year with my wife on our couple channel, which I'll link right here. I never actually took it too serious until I finally came to Japan and got in the actual place that I wanted to be at. And because I wanted to create Japan related content, so why not be in Japan? And now that I'm here, that's exactly what I'm doing. But it is not as easy as you think it is. Like I had the assumption that like, oh, I'll just come to Japan as a foreigner, I'll post this like Japan content. Like it's so big, it's so popular, I'm just gonna blow up. Well, that is like not the truth at all anymore. It's mostly because the algorithms have completely changed, and it's more of like a business on social media now. Like it's not so much as like having fun as it used to be. Like you have to take it super serious, post daily, follow algorithms, follow hooks, like do all these things that you wouldn't have had to have done like 3 to 5 years ago. And that's why I think so many creators here in Japan are massive, but they aren't growing technically. They're barely growing compared to what growth used to be like. So that's kind of like the situation that I'm in right now. I've been posting for months, 3 months now. I'm growing in Japan, but it's not as crazy as it once was. So it's taking a lot more effort and really treating it like a business, which is very difficult. As much as I'd like to hang around right here, honestly, take a rain check because the sky is rumbling and the air is getting colder, and I do not have an umbrella with me, and I also do not want to get soaked. So I might have to head back towards the city area and find somewhere to chill out, see if this rain passes or if I'm screwed for the day. I'm trying to head back somewhere to chill out, see if the rain passes. And I'm like slowly unlocking new parts of the map. I've never been over in this area. Look at that building up there. That's crazy. And then this entire like wooded area right in the middle of the city. How does this just exist over here? Why have I never been to this area? Like where did I just spawn into? I don't know if you can hear the thunder, but this storm is not gonna hold up for anyone around here. So I gotta find somewhere to get inside. Look at this building. That does not look Japanese at all, but it looks sick. The Felice Garden Hibiya. I'm not really sure what it is. Oh, they have matcha latte. That place is crazy. What is going on in this area? It's just like this is a hidden gem from me. I had no idea this existed. Well, due to the rain delay, I had a little side quest, and I went to a new matcha and hojicha place in Tsukiji.
They opened yesterday.
Yeah, they opened yesterday, so I'm gonna make a video about them. But I'm heading back to Imperial Palace because I still want to show that around, and also continue talking about why I actually initially wanted to become a creator in Japan. So stay tuned for that. It's take 2 now. I'm back at Imperial Palace. I still wanted to look around a little bit, so heading there right now. Why does Starbucks get the most sick locations in Japan? I swear, you go to like some of the craziest places in Japan and there's just a Starbucks there. I guess that's what happens when you get that billionaire status. But yeah, what I was talking about earlier is it is just like completely surreal that I'm in Japan vlogging right now, making a YouTube video in the country that I used to dream about coming to and living in. And it just goes to show that like, not just manifesting, but like taking action towards a goal you have definitely matters way more than you think, because a couple years ago when I set the goal to move to Japan, I did not expect to meet my now wife, but it was because of my Japanese like appreciation and interest in the culture and language that got me here in the first place on vacation. And then everything after that was from that first trip and that first interest. Sometimes the smallest goals, like my goal was just to come to Japan and check it out. And now I'm living here, like I said, vlogging in Japan, near Imperial Palace. Like, it's crazy. And trust me, if your goal is just trying to live in Japan, like that's your like number one thing that you're trying to accomplish here, then I honestly think your possibility of accomplishing it is a lot easier, and your ability to make it happen is a lot better than you probably think it is. Because just like you, if you're watching and you're similar to me, like I said, I was literally the same person sitting in my room watching anime, driving in my car listening to Japanese music, through effort towards trying to make that happen. Obviously my scenario is a little unique since I met my girlfriend and now my wife, which I'm on spouse visa now, but there's plenty of other ways for people to get here. And I mean, you could also make content here just like I'm doing. Like all you have to do is turn the camera on, find an idea, and talk about it in an interesting way. But I think you've seen enough of my face for now, so let me show you the Imperial Palace and a little bit of these surrounding areas because it's beautiful around here. Well, I got a little sidetracked earlier with the rain, and I also realized that I didn't really know much about, I guess, this area, and I thought you could go inside the Imperial Palace, but I don't see any entrance, and I think you might have to enter it on the back side, if that's even possible, and it's too late to even do that. I think most things are closed. So honestly, I think I'm gonna resume the vlog tomorrow, and I'll find somewhere interesting to go to again. I wanna talk about brand deals, making money with content creation in Japan, how that has been going, and kind of my vision towards that as well. So I'll see you guys then. As you can see, it is day 2 now, because I kind of failed the vlog yesterday. But now I'm in Asakusa's underground street, just checking it out again. I made a video on my Instagram about this place and how it's kind of like a hidden gem that a lot of people don't know about. But a lot of people complain that it's very stinky and very hot down here. And I can confirm that both of those statements are in fact true. But it also does look very, very cool down here as well. They get a bunch of retro stuff, old video stores, like magazines and ads from the 70s. Alright, well, I'm at Senso-ji Temple right now in Asakusa. And honestly, I recommend coming here one time and then probably never coming back again, simply because it is just way too overcrowded. But I'm pretty sure if you get here super early before they open, you can maybe catch it before it's mobbed. But honestly, I'm just going here to get a thumbnail shot. This is pretty much the gist of Senso-ji right now. And I feel like it's like this every single day, so pretty mobbed. All right, I've had enough of here already. Let's go talk somewhere else. You got Skytree in the back. I do like Skytree a lot. Let's go walk alongside Sumida River. It's a nice place to walk along and check out. Some of you have probably seen these boats over here as well. They got like these restaurant boats. And they also have this super futuristic boat. Brand deals and PR in Japan. A lot of Japanese companies seem like they don't want to pay unless you're signed with some sort of agency, and then they can negotiate brand deals for you. But most of the time when I get outreach, it's mostly PR stuff. And that's obviously not that valuable, besides the fact that I get to do free stuff all the time, which is nice. I don't have to pay for a lot of things. But it's not good because I can't rack up money to save to make better videos and getting like good brand deals. So that's like the challenging part right now. And I'm sure other creators in Japan are also facing the same problems, especially since some of the brand deals that I want to do, or that I'm going to do in the next 2 months, are a bunch of hotel PRs. And I sort of understand, because if a hotel is gonna have me come there and stay, it's a lot easier for them to offer up free services because it doesn't cost them really anything. But if they're to pay us, they need to see some sort of value that is like a transactional value, whether that's you have like a link in your description that shows how many people purchase a hotel stay through your link. But for the most part, it seems like hotels and stuff just wanna give you free stays. And that's exactly what I'm trying to work on right now, is getting out of the free range. And that's why I'm doing YouTube, because I think there's a lot more opportunities in YouTube for brand deals and bigger brand deals. Because as an Instagram like creator, if you do a PR or brand deal, it kills your video. From my experience, like obviously a video where you're sponsoring something is a lot harder to make organic and look nice than a normal video. But on YouTube, if you have a 20-minute video, then you could throw in a 30-second integration to a product and people are still gonna watch. But nobody wants to watch a full 30-second, 60-second video of you just talking about a product, if you know what I'm trying to say. But here's one of those boats I was talking about. And I'm not trying to ramble on too much, but that's just kind of the current situation right now is I get some brand deals that are paid and some free stuff through me and my wife's channel. And then also I've been getting a lot more free and some paid things that are slowly increasing because I've been working really hard at my content and posting every single day. But for the most part, I'm just doing a lot of free things, but they're still fun. So yeah, if you're a creator in Japan and you're seeing this video, then please DM me and let me know if you have any secrets or know anybody that wants more creators and are looking for more people to post like organic content for them and hopefully paid situations, because I've been looking and I know I'm new here, only 3 months in, but I would like to level up my ability to make money so that I can make better videos. Taking you guys over to Kudamai now. It's like a town neighborhood that's right next to Asakusa. It's like a 15-minute walk from where I am right now. And I've been there one time, had some nice coffee, but the area is kind of nice to walk around in. Been looking around Kudamai and I'm trying to find somewhere to sit down and eat something, and just something quick and get a coffee. And honestly, I don't really want to sit down and spend $6 on a coffee, so I'll show you guys what the next best thing is. Boom, 7-Eleven run. And conveniently, well, I guess not conveniently, but interestingly, there is a mini shrine right here that I don't believe I've seen before. So, always find something new. But to be fair, Kudamai is like a really good food spot to come to, cafes, restaurants. It seemed like some Italian restaurants and different bistros, but I just don't feel like wasting money on that right now, especially when my main priority is making videos and just trying to establish something here in Japan. It's not super smart of me to just be spending money like that, but I'm gonna grab a coffee, something to eat in 7-Eleven, and I'm gonna sit down, and I wanna talk about the unfair advantage as a foreigner here in Japan. Not only as a foreigner living here, but as a foreigner creating content here is more what I'm talking about. So we'll be on to that next. 카레판と揚げ鶏一つ
カレーパンは頼みますか？
お願いします。
はい。
お選びください。IC カードをタッチ、または差し込んでください。
ありがとうございます。If that's what this actually used to look like, then that's absolutely insane. To even think about it going from that to this. I don't know. That's just amazing to me. All right, well, I am back towards Sumida River. I got a coffee from 7-Eleven, curry pan, and Japanese fried chicken. This is my curry bread, and then I just got chicken. I mentioned like foreigners having an unfair advantage in Japan. There's a couple reasons why that is true, I believe. Coming from America, I have like a Western mindset. So like, I wanna be like an entrepreneur. I wanna do my own thing, make my own money, and kind of just like have that background. Well, in Japan, that's still kind of not the thing here. Like a lot of people go to college to get a degree in order to work for a company. And I think it's on the uprise a little bit, but in America, it's completely influenced to become like an entrepreneur and do your own thing. What I say is the advantage is not many people are willing to come here and do hard things, I guess you could say. And I heard someone say the other day that Japan is really nice to live in, but not thrive in. And this Japanese guy said that he didn't mean it was impossible. He just meant it was very difficult. And the advantage I want to use is being young, being entrepreneurial, and just starting my own thing. It's not hard to stand out, I guess. And obviously you don't want to stand out in a bad way, but there's nothing wrong with trying something new and trying to become your own boss and do your own thing. I'm gonna use that advantage as much as I can, living here as an American, just creating content, just doing things that I enjoy. I really think that with my advantage of being able to live here with my Japanese wife and having a strong visa, I think why not try? And I know my videos aren't like the best right now because I'm still working on it, but I have some really interesting videos coming out soon. I'm gonna start working on them in the next week or so. I'll give you a sneak peek. I wanna go somewhere countryside, but it's still Tokyo, but it doesn't look anything like the Tokyo that you would think of. So I want you guys to stay tuned for that and be ready for videos like that, because for you guys that have been loyal to my channel, I really appreciate it, and I wanna keep the ball rolling and bring out some new content and new ideas and see how those go. With that said, I hope you guys enjoyed the little mini vlog I had here talking about my situation and kind of becoming a creator here in Japan. I'm gonna finish my curry pon, finish my chicken, and drink my coffee, look at this amazing view. And then I wish I could say go home and relax, but I'm headed to a cafe right after this to edit this video that I'm working on right now. So once again, thank you guys so much for watching, and stay tuned because I got a lot, I want to say better, I got a lot better content coming out in the next couple weeks. So I'll see you then. Peace.